Taxman here. We're on episode 18 of our Strategic Command War in Europe with the Total Realism Project mod by Lothos, game with Old Crow Balthazor. This is April 6, 1940. We are rapidly approaching the end of the phony war. We have this turn, next turn, and then the following turn will be the opening window of when he can start his attack on the lowlands. He may not, depending upon weather, but anyway, for now, let's see what happens for April 6. More good weather, and that is the fastest replay I have ever seen. I did have an idea. I was a little worried about what he's doing. All right, well, let's read this first. Irish government has declared strict neutrality. I normally say no to this. This is, I'll let you pause and read this. This basically expect if he decides to go for sea lion, this basically pulls Ireland into the Allies' influence. If you select yes, this decision should London, Manchester, Bristol, Glasgow, or Edinburgh fall to the Axis, Ireland will join the Allies, and an understrength RAF fire group will station near Dublin to assist in the defense of Britain. I don't think this is worth 75 MPP, so I'm going to say no. I can now build another anti-aircraft. I get a headquarters for England. Definitely put it there. We get France gets a corps and that headquarters. So let's see. I think I want to put the corps here in Chalon. I'll worry about that in a minute. I need to move all of the engineers before I forget them. Actually, before I even do that, I want to check diplomacy. I don't think I have anything fired. Nope. So we're going to build another fort. Let's move it out of the way. Make sure I get this facing right. 40 days. So he'll be done on May 16th. Well, he'll be done before the Germans basically get to him. And I will move that into there, and we'll put the headquarters, I think, in the back here for now. Let's go to Russia. Yeah, I did this wrong. I should have double moved the engineers at some point. So I'm going to lose a few. I'm going to lose some time. Yeah, we don't need to buy headquarters for them yet. Oh, what I was saying before. I was curious or unsure why I haven't been seeing his subs for a while, and I was concerned that he might be pulling him back for a potential sea lion. I think it's more like, I do remember dinging at least 2, if not 3. I can quickly look. I don't think I sunk any of them. No, I didn't. So I know I hurt 2, and I think I hurt at least 3. It's likely they've all gone back to repair and resupply. And it obviously takes them a lot longer to go all the way around and back to German ports than it does to take me to get to ports for resupplying, repairing. So I think that's probably what happened. All right. Let's start with France. Upgrade the armor. Repair him. Set mode auto assist. Set mode auto assist. We'll worry about who's covering who. Okay, you don't need to cover him. You need to cover him. All right. There. I'd like the Paris one already has high readiness and morale, but it's the one that's going to take the longest before it gets involved. So I want the fighters up with the best headquarters, and in this case, they're all the same value, but best in terms of full strength headquarters. I'm somewhat tempted to put the anti-aircraft up here, but I want to keep it down here. I want to make it as hard as possible to get Italy involved in the war. I really would like to get a hit on infantry weapons for France. I'd really like them to get that involved, preferably before they're attacked. But I'll take it if they get it soon enough. Then they can make use of it and actually do a lot more damage to Germany. The U.S. has enough, and I think I can spend it, and I think we're going to go anti-tank weapons, and I think we'll do amphib next, and it'll also depend on how quickly these guys jump. I definitely want to be ready to pay for these as soon as they become available, even before anything else. All right, so is everything repaired with France? Oh, I forgot about this. I'll save those repairs to later. He has to move to there. Prepare him. Just make this whole thing as difficult as possible. I don't need to repair him until he takes this and starts marching this way. Assuming he takes that. I can rail him up somewhere. Maybe in here or here, maybe. Down here too, where this fighter is. I don't think he's going to attack these guys. These guys are unlikely to get involved in anything. Ooh. Ooh. Should we take the shot? I should. Okay, I That's France, that's Russia, that's all this stuff. When do the South Africans come? Oh, they come in July. Well, yeah, let's just, I'll go around this way, and it's almost assuredly safe to go through here, but sometimes this is a good place to stick a sub to nab someone going lazily. It actually doesn't really matter if you're that much closer. You still get to the place where you're going at the same number of turns. We'll send the headquarters. This way I can get some more units down in here. All right, just do our Navy. Anything out of the freaking storms? No. All right, you know what? I'm pretty sure. Yep. I'm sure this is all safe right now. Any heck. Oh, down here. All right, well, let's. And I could go all the way back. Yeah, let's just cruise there. I want to get him repaired. And I'm going to move him down here, get him out of the storm. Yeah, I haven't seen them for several turns. I don't know if they've done and on the way back or what, but I don't think they're ready to come out just yet. It all depends if he's taking the risk on doing naval cruise with them or not, and whether they have enough supply to naval cruise, etc., etc. All right, get out of the storms. You should be safe. You should be safe. These guys are all safe. And all right, these guys are in storms, so. We can turn the radar mode off for now. Okay. I don't need to spend anything more with France because we're just going to start saving money up for the fight. Eventually, I could repair these guys down here. I got one more point to repair for him. So let's go look at the U.S. spent their money. Russia's saving their money. Okay. Anything you want to build, Canada? You've already got the infantry division. Yeah. And we built one of the South African fighters. I think we want the medium bomber now. And that leaves 124. We've got, I think, what, 3 fighters? 1, not counting the South African one, which is going to go to Ethiopia, or that front one. I think we have 2, and there should be a third one. Yep, there's a third one. So I'm okay with that. Oh, I want the, okay, yeah, that's the next thing I need to build. Drat. Actually, how many garrisons have I built? 1. Only 1 garrison? All right. Let's buy 2 more. And I think we're done. No, I can't afford that. And that can wait too. Yeah, that's that. Or I could just keep this guy down here in case he gets froggy with more units. I haven't decided yet. France has still got 3 more corps, 1, 2, 3, 4 more garrisons before the war starts. Before the shooting starts, or the invasion of Belgium starts, however you want to call it. I probably did more damage to me than to him, but you know, it's French. French MPPs are not worth the same as German MPPs. All right, I'm gonna hit the go button because I don't have anything else to do. How many? Actually, I do want to check. How many? Not those guys. All right, there's one. There's the elite infantry. The mountain, but the mountain's going to Ethiopia. 1 corps. All right, I might want to buy another corps. I just want to make. I want to make Sea Lion extremely not. I don't want to make it absolutely overspend on army, but I want to make it as unappetizing as possible. So I'm gonna hit the go button now. And hope for some diplomacy or research. All right, U.S. got spying and intelligence. That's good. Russia got logistics. Okay, fine. And that's it. Okay. All right, now my advice for those that die is declare the pennies on your eyes. Taxman out.